Dude,
he was carrying the storage unit.
This sucks because it's it. Until August 31st. I know that people say no, there's more. It's just recaps.
Listen up, guys.
That's not even
In
that
this
long.
hiatus, we're going to release the JJK0 movie. It'll probably only be out for like a day before we get thunderstruck by YouTube.
I guess her reaction was too fire last time.
Yeah,
They
literally.
said, no, this is too good.
I'm so pumped for the Shibuya arc. You know what? I'm willing to wait the 4 weeks.
That's not even that bad. That's how long. I mean, like.
It's
Okay,
just,
that's pretty
it's
No,
4
we'd have
weeks.
to
I don't
wait-
want to
we'd
wait.
have to wait a whole week anyways for like the next episode. So it's only like.
Yeah, then
Four
4
of
more
them.
I mean,
times.
it's not like we're waiting like.
I need my
We're
fix,
waiting.
Jack.
We're
Jack,
waiting a
clearly
month.
you've never been an
18
addict
episodes,
because
though,
a little
so it's like-
taste, a little teaser, a little fix.
No, I'm just
18 is
saying, like, we
crazy.
would have
Yeah,
had
we're
to
waiting a
wait
month.
anyways for
18
the
weeks in a
whatever
row is
episode.
going to be insane.
And I'm excited to see how they wrap up this past arc. This past arc has been the best JJK so far.
Dude, I think
in
it's
my
just,
opinion.
I think it's just gonna go up and up and up.
Yeah. Call this a hot
I
take.
don't know,
Call this a
dude.
hot take, but episode 3, where Gojo died, was my favorite of this whole arc. Episode 3 was my favorite.
That's totally valid.
That's way valid.
Well, we started Neon Genesis Evangelion
I never
In our-
remember what order those movies go.
on our watch parties on Patreon, and the first 2 episodes were really cool.
Kind of sus.
A little
Very
sus.
sus.
at
The
times.
animation
Yeah.
style is
A little
really
sus
cool.
at
It's just
times.
the
And,
angles
and
they
I'm not
choose.
complaining.
Yeah.
The animation style is really cool.
And
It's
it
like
is
an
cool.
older 90s style, but it looks really
it's
cool.
sick.
We also have a surprise drop coming soon.
For the uncut versions of all of our episodes, as well as the watch party, link in the description for the Patreon. But let's.
Are we gonna do?
Get
we're gonna do
right
part
into
9
this.
this time, just because there's music in the background.
Oh my gosh! Wait, a time skip.
1
Yeah.
year later. 1 year later, eh?
Infinite. Oh, wow. New outfit.
Yeah, that shirt is wild.
今までマニュアルでやってたのをオートマにした。重力の強弱だけじゃなく、質量、速度、形状からも物体の危険度を選別できる。
Yeah, that's
なん
insane.
かも選別。これなら最小限のリソースで無加減呪術をほぼ出しっぱにで
Oh,
きる。
true. You can just not get that tired.
自己保管の範疇で反転術式も回し続ける。
Jeez. That's insane, bro.
He's frying his brain with his healing.
But yeah, that's crazy.
青。それぞれの複数同時発動もぼちぼ
Oh
ち。
my god. What in the world?
領域と。悟は最強に。
Geto looks a little downtrodden at this time. Yeah, he looks depressed and tired.
みんなは知らない呪霊の味。吐砂物を処理した雑巾を丸
He
飲み
said
して
that
いる
exact line before.
誰のために
I just thought the show was broken
Yeah,
for a second.
I did it earlier.
自
Whoa.
分に聞かせている私が見たものは何も珍しくない
This is some crazy camera
This
work.
is like that noise that you hear in your head.
I mean, he
Like,
doesn't
like
have
you're
to.
using
He doesn't
the
have to absorb them, does he? Can't he put him in that thing? Oh, the
自
storage
立
curse.
しやっていけそうか辛くないか
自分はあまり物事を深く考えないたちなので
自分にできることを精一杯頑張るのは気持ちがいいです。
君がゲトウ君どんな女がタイプかな
Oh, wait, is that
そうですか
失礼します。
後輩
まずはあなたが答えてくださいよどちら様
特級術師つくもゆき
Yuki?
って言えばわかるか
She's
あ
one
な
of
たは
four.
な、いいね
特級のくせに任務を全く受けず海外をプラプラしてるろくでなしの
Is she the one that kind of ignites Geto's fire, do you think?
呪霊の生まれない世界を作ろうよってことすると呪霊の生まれない世界の作り方は1全人類から呪力をなくす2全人類に呪力のコントロールを可能にさせる1はね結構いい線いくと思ったんだモデルケースもいたしね全員当時は呪力ゼロにもかかわらず五感で呪霊を認識できたまさに超人負けたことは恥じなくていい
Goes to speak of how powerful
彼を
purple
研究
is,
し
you
た
know?
かった
Yeah.
振られてしまってね惜しい人を亡くしたよ術師からは呪霊は生まれないんだよもちろん 術師本人は死後呪いに転ずるのを除いてね。
Wait, did she just say that sorcerers can turn themselves into a curse after they die?
一番は流れ
I think
だ
that's
ね。
what Sukuna did.
術師の呪力は本人の中をよく回る。
非術師を皆殺しにすればいいじゃないですか。
というか多分それが一番イージーだ。だが残念ながら私はそこまでいかれていない。非術師は嫌いかいゲト君。
わからないんです。でも最近私の中で非術師の価値のようなものが揺らいでいます。非術師を見下す自分、それを否定する自分、何が本音かわからない。
どちらも本音じゃないの。非術師を見下す君、それを否定する君、これらはただの思考された可能性だ。どちらを本音にするのかは君がこれから選択するんだよ。
It's really cool how that sound comes in when he's like starting to
じゃあね。
like think
本当
about
は
it.
五条君にも挨拶したかったけど間が悪かったようだ。
It's kind of sad knowing what he ends up doing, you know, knowing which path he goes down.
サトルには
Because I really
私
like
から言
him.
っておきます。
I know I love
She's
Geto.
just so powerful. He doesn't do.
さ
Is that the morgue?
うぶすだがみ信仰。
Oh, that sucks.
もうあの人一人で
That's really
行くの
sad.
ですか。その果てにあるのが仲間の屍の山だとしたら。
It's crazy. It's kind of like fighting a never-ending battle in a way, you know?
Yeah.
Is he just thinking like, why would I let my sorcerers die instead of normal people? Pretty much, because like, if as long as nothing's done, curses are just gonna keep happening. His friends are gonna keep
違い
dying.
ます。
You guys were.
Oh, these are the kids he saved.
皆さん、一旦外に出ましょうか。
Oh. Oh. Jeez, dude. There's 112.
Geto will be to be sentenced. Oh.
何度も言わせるな。スグルが集落の人間を皆殺
聞こえてますよ。だからはっつったんだ。
おそらく両親も手にか
なわけねえだろ。
サトル、
That's crazy. I don't know.
何が何だかわからんのだ。
This is literally like Anakin turning on dark side.
いや、
犯罪者じゃん。何かよ。
運試しってとこかな。術師だけの世界を作るんだ。
意味わかんね
子供じゃないんだ。
This makes me want to watch the movie
理
again.
解してほしいとは思わないさ。
え。あ、五条ゲトいたよ。そう、新宿。
Oh, this is that scene where he sees Gojo, right? With all the people walking by.
This is where they talk and then
すぐる。
Yeah.
親も親だけ特別というわけにはいかないだろう。
非術師殺して術師だけの世界を作る。無理に決まってんだろ。意味ねえっつんだよ。
Yeah, they're just hearing this like, what?
傲慢だな。君は五条悟だから最強なのか、最強だから五条悟なのか。生き方は決めた。あとは自分にできることを精一杯やるさ。
Gosh, man, this just sucks.
殺したければ殺せ。
That's the first time.
I'm feeling like Gojo right now.
Yeah.
なぜ追わなかった。
それ聞きます。俺が救えるのは他人に救われる準備があるやつだけだ。呪いと金が集められれば
oh, does
何
he
でもいいさ。
use them?
本当にその学校で出るのか。
それでは手短に。今この瞬間からこの団体は私のものです。園田さん、よろしければ壇上へ。さて、改めて最後の嫌い、私に従え。それが私の選んだ本音。
What? Was that the leader?
めぐみくんだよね。
No way.
あんた誰
Wow.
っていうか、何その顔。
いや、そっくりだなと。君、見える側だし、持ってる側でしょ。自分の力にも気
Looks
づい
so
てるんじゃない。
funny. It
looks
そ
so
う
cute.
tiny.
才
He
能
looks
大
like a
好
little
き
Carter.
あいつがどこで何してようと興味ない。何年も会ってないから顔も覚えてない。
君本当にしょっちゃ
What?
まあいいや君はどうしたい全家行きたい
積み木はどうなの？そこに行けば積み木は幸せになれるのか？それ次第だ。
ない100%ないオッケーあとは任せなさいでもめぐみくんには多少無理してもらうかも強くなってよ僕に置いていかれないくらい
Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa. Wait, is this gonna show Yuda?
先生も寝るんだな。
あ、当たり前でしょ。
Oh, it's the squad!
Whoa, dude.
何笑ってんすか
Like a dream. He was dreaming about all that.
What?
Dude,
No!
that was so
fast.
good.
Just in case there's a scene. I doubt there is, but.
Dang.
Bro. Oh, that felt so short. I know, it felt so short.
That was really-
That might have been happened. Though.
No, a lot happened. That was a really good, like, bow, you know, on this little arc.
Just showed out Geto. I get what Geto's doing, but obviously it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, it makes sense.
Dude, I mean,
Makes
like.
sense now why he's doing
Yeah. It's just like, I think his ultimate goal was to just get Gojo to join him. Because, like, it'd be so easy if he had Gojo.
Yeah.
Just hollow purple the world and
Yeah.
maybe just do a little blue wrecking ball.
I think those people just pushed him to the edge. You
it.
know,
The people clapping.
the Star Vessel group.
He
Like,
kept
he was
hearing
just
him,
like,
dude.
he's just like all these people just, and he's, you know, his literal job is to protect like the things that they create. You know, like
Yeah.
it makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense what he's doing, but like I understand the idea.
Yeah,
the
they, like,
frustration
they,
every
they
now and
showed
then.
his motive, you know?
I think it's like, yeah, it's pretty valid. It's not like just some bad.
It's messed
made
up.
I just wonder why.
It's messed up, but
I kind of want the
It's like an
advanced
Aaron
stats.
situation.
Like, I want to know what percentage of the
Advanced
population
stats.
like could be a Jujutsu sorcerer, or
Oh,
which
it's
ones
not a
could just
lot.
like see them.
Dude,
You
it's
know,
not a lot.
like, cause no, everybody has cursed energy, right? So some people can just see
Oh,
them.
I guess Junpei is a good example of that, right? Because he didn't have any
yeah, I want to watch the
percentage
video in the movie.
But he could
too.
see him.
Naruto gave
I want
him
to see Geto
a
fight.
technique, or like drew it out of it.
It's kind of a perfect time to drop the movie because
Yeah,
like
it is.
watching that made me want to watch the movie again because it was all about this whole thing.
It still doesn't
you know?
explain how he got his scar. It doesn't explain
Chronological
some
order.
things.
Well, we just don't know what Gojo did to him in that little alleyway he was in. Like, we have no idea. Like, what did he do to, like, what was his finishing blow, you know? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
Yeah.
When
After he
Geto
fights
was
in
in
the
the,
movie,
when
in the
Geto
movie,
lost
when
his
he's
arm
missing
in
his
the movie,
arm,
yeah,
yeah.
he sat down, and Gojo, like, finishes him off, but it's off screen. You just hear it. You don't see him do it.
When
Like,
Geto's
what did he
face is
do
bloody and his, like,
To
arm
Geto.
is-
You know what I mean now?
Yeah. I didn't know you could hear anything.
I think you can. I think it like cuts. It's one of those things that like cuts to the sound of it. I'm pretty sure.
So
But
I kind of want to watch that episode again because there was a lot of.
dude, that
That's
episode
a
had
lot of
a lot of
information.
information, dude. Like a lot of
Well, I
information.
wonder why that girl,
Yuki.
Yuki, was like, she was a mentor to Toto, right?
Well, kind of. I maybe.
Yeah.
I don't really remember. It's a little fuzzy. I just know that she showed up that one day. It's like, what's your type? And he saw that she had this little. She had like this flying thing with her.
yeah.
Like, they were like by an
After he beat the-
underpass.
after he beat the
Or
kid
an
up or
overpass.
whatever.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. She's like
So-
a mentor.
We'll see. I guess maybe we'll get more into that. It definitely just kind of just dropped her into the show for a
Yeah.
second now. She's got to be in the next arc. Like,
she's
Yeah,
not
she
evil
has.
though.
She's like kind of evil though.
I
She
mean,
has
no,
evil
I don't
ideals.
think- she said she's not crazy enough to go that route. She said like, okay, I've considered it.
I wouldn't
but,
say
like,
she's
I-
evil, because like it kind of makes sense. Like they're literally just risking their lives for some like just people that like create these things. So it's
Well,
like
it's
of course
kinda
you want
like-
to find like a different
Yeah.
way to kill curses.
it's kind of like fighting a never-ending battle,
Yeah,
you
like,
know,
it's
because like
always
it's pretty much just a cycle. Like you live, you die, you fight curses as a sorcerer, you lose some friends, and then you know it's kind of like the
Unless
same
Geto
thing.
could just like he's just sick of absorbing them too. He could just absorb things constantly.
Yeah, you know, it'd be super interesting to see
the history, like a more in-depth history of like curses and what they did and stuff like way back in the day.
No, it's actually true. Like,
Around
think about how
and around.
Sukuna's fingers are just a backseat at this time. Like during Gojo's
I
time in
think
high
it goes,
school,
I think it dives more into
it was just like a backseat. Cause like they existed, but like they weren't really important.
Yeah.
But then like something else that I was thinking is like, is there like she dropped that little hint of knowledge that a sorcerer can turn yourself into a curse after death. I'm like, is the Geto we know a curse? And like after Gojo killed him in the
Yeah.
movie, did he turn himself
Because,
into
like,
a
there's-
curse?
That's what Sukuna did to himself. He made himself into a curse when he died.
Yeah, there's no way that like they just randomly
Just drop that little
before,
tidbit. When she said that, I was like, we've never heard that before. What the freak? Just
He
drop this
totally
little
could
body.
be.
It's kind of sus.
Is he a curse, dude?
We haven't seen him do anything either. We haven't seen him fight. We haven't seen him use curse energy.
Yeah, you've kind of seen it. He
He's
just
been
walks
walking
around
around.
and just hires curses, kind of gets
So maybe he
collecting them
can.
together.
Maybe
But-
he can't use curse
I
energy.
feel like that'd totally be up Geto's alley to do that, you know? Because like
Yeah.
ain't no way he'd just be like, oh, well, yep, I lost.
Yeah, and
you
he
know?
knows the most about curses than anybody.
Yeah.
That's why he's brought on the super strong curses because he needs it now
That
to eliminate humans.
Yeah.
could make sense as to why he's got like the
Stupid
Thing on
Mojito,
his-
bro. Mojito is the
You know,
was
you
the
know
worst.
the beginning of the first episode that they repeated. I think
Yeah.
they did that on purpose because in the manga, they showed it on this episode in like in order. That's when it was in the manga. You know, because when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, what the heck? Like, that's in kind of the
That's
end of this
later.
arc. But I think they did it on purpose to like set the tone. Like, this is Geto's like turning point.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was cool.
Oh, on the bridge with the, or not on the bridge, but just with the
In the
people
alley.
walking through.
In the alleyway when he
when he
no,
walks
the very
in and
beginning
he's,
of
and he's
the-
like and he eats the curse
And he
he's
says that
explaining how
same
he-
line.
Oh, and he
Yeah.
says like it tastes like vomit.
Yeah, and
yeah.
then they kind of end it with like, I liked how they did that. That was cool.
Yeah.
Because that's the end of this arc.
Dude, I'm so mad at the wait now.
I know. That's so.
I had a weird theory in my head.
Well, what is it?
If Geto can absorb curses, he can absorb Mahito, and then since Mahito can like draw out cursed energy in people, because he did it to Junpei, because Junpei couldn't do anything, right? He could just see curses, but he couldn't like he doesn't have a technique
Yeah.
or anything. But Mahito like gave him a technique or something.
He gave him that little jellyfish.
If Geto can absorb Mahito, he could do that to like other people, and then they could learn how to control their cursed energy instead of killing him. they would go
Yeah.
that way.
Except I feel like Mojito is too powerful. Like, not that like he's too
Maybe.
powerful for Geto to do it, but like he's too powerful. Like he's too good of an asset for Geto's
Yeah.
purposes. You know, to where like I feel like he'd be better off as his own individual entity than to be absorbed.
I
But
forgot
that
that-
could that is
But that would
possible.
be that would mean he'd turn away from the thing he's going for, which is killing all the humans. Then he'd have to save them.
Dude,
Just
I
teach them
forgot-
how to control their cursed
I
energy,
forgot
which
that
is also
Mojito
cool.
did that domain expansion last time we saw him.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
Let it go away that old rat.
Mojito, man, I freaking hate him.
He's
so
such a
bad.
rat.
He's a bum.
He's just so I don't know. He's a good like bad guy though. That's for sure. He's a good bad guy. It makes me hate him.
All we know is like he's gotta die.
I'm glad we got to know
He's gotta
Geto better
die,
and why
it's-
he is
it's-
the way he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanna-
What
I
sucks
wanna
is
be-
like
I wish
Geto's.
we watched this first and then the movie.
What sucks is that like
Yeah.
Geto's power is kind of like what made him resent like people.
True.
You know, like if he wasn't
Yeah.
constantly having to like eat that crap,